Good day everyone, I welcome you to today's newspaper review on your favorite channel, Africa Edge TV, located in Osun State, Nigeria. I am Oladele Akbara. Let us check the top story that makes the headlines from the Nigerian Tribune, Guardian, Daily Sun, Vanguard, The Nation, The Punch newspaper and review some headlines. To the Punch newspaper, Tinubu returns after 34 days, dismisses ill health rumor. Ignore ill health rumors. I will assemble strong team and hit the ground running. President-elect. President-elect. APC National Working Committee to meet lawmakers-elect over NANS leadership. To Vanguard newspaper. Shun rumors. I'm strong. Tinubu says on arrival from France. Hearts have rested, refreshed, ready for tasks ahead. Party leaders to meet soon on zoning of offices. Source. Now to Nigerian Tribune newspaper. NANS leadership. Zoning on the cards as Tinubu returns. I'm strong, ready for tasks ahead, he says. New Dawn group emerge in rep speaker's race. Now to The Nation newspaper. We will deliver on renewed hope agenda, Tinubu affirms. I'm strong, very strong. Rosin welcome for president-elect. Now to Daily Sun newspaper. Osmane Yara open up on Tinubu, how far can't Guinea? Throw light on president-elect link with Guinea. To the Guardian's newspaper, Nigerians spent 2.04 trillion naira yearly on malaria prevention treatment. Now to Leadership newspaper, Tinubu dispelled rumors of ill health, says I'm ready to serve. Returns to a rousing welcome after 1 month vacation in France. Surround yourself with competent, like-minded people. Now let's review some headlines. To the Punch newspaper, Tinubu returns after 34 days, dismisses ill health rumors. The president-elect Asiwaju Bola Tinubu on Monday returned to the country after holidaying in Paris, France for 34 days. Tinubu, who was accompanied by his wife Remi and son Sheyi, arrived at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport at 4:40 p.m. to a rousing welcome by the All Progressive Congress governors, National Assembly leaders, and scores of party loyalists. The ex-Lagos State governor departed the country on March 21st, a few weeks after he was declared the winner of the presidential election. According to a statement by his media head, Tunde Rahman, the trip would enable Tinubu to rest and plan his transition program ahead of the inauguration on May 29. Rahman added that the president-elect would also head to Saudi Arabia from Europe to partake in the lesser Hajj and Ramadan fasting period. Weeks after his departure, there were speculations that he was admitted to a hospital in France for an undisclosed ailment. But addressing the mammoth crowd which struck his Asokoro home, the president-elect debunked the rumor that he was rushed abroad for treatment, saying he was strong after his vacation. Dressed in a flowing blue agbada, Tinubu was received at the airport by the vice president-elect Kashim Shettima, House of Representatives Speaker Femi Gbajabiamila, Governor Simon Lalong, Plateau, Abubakar Sani Bello, Niger, the former Borno State Governor Halimodu Sheriff. Others were former Governor of Edo State Adams Oshiomhole, ex-chairman of Economic and Financial Crime Commission Malam Nuhu Ribadu, APC Deputy National Chairman for North Senator Abubakar Kyari, Deputy National Chairman for South Hema Heneku, and National Woman Leader Dr. Betta Edu. There were also a considerable number of senators such as Barau Jibrin, Adeola Yayi, Opeyemi Bamidele, Dayo Adeyeye, Sabi Abdullahi, and Adelere Orilowo, as well as Director of Media and Publicity and the recently dissolved Presidential Campaign Council, Bayo Onanuga. Other loyalists at the airport included a former APC governorship aspirant in Ondo State, Chief Olushola Hoke, former PCC member Dr. Hene Ogbole, and veteran actor Zach Hodge. Prior his arrival, Tinubu's campaign office in the Central Business District was a behalf of activities on Monday morning as thousands of party faithful rushed to get accredited in preparation of his arrival. Ahead of the inauguration of the 10th National Assembly, Tinubu and the APC National Working Committee members are expected to meet the lawmakers-elect over the National Assembly leadership. The planned meeting is against the background of the jostle for the President of the Senate and the post of the Speaker of the House of Representatives by interested aspirants. Still in the Punch newspaper, Adeleke laments mismanagement of old governor's lodge. Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke has expressed dissatisfaction at the poor state of the former Osun State Governor's Lodge in Lagos and ordered its renovation. A statement on Monday by the spokesperson for the governor, Olawale Rasheed, said the lodge was already converted to an 18 self-service apartment. The governor, who conducted an assessment of the property located at 18 Femi Okono Street, formerly Copper Road, Ikoyi, Lagos, said the facility needed urgent repairs. According to the statement, the old Governor's Lodge property, which has 68 rooms, was acquired by the late Senator Isiaka Adeleke, and it is under the management of the Osun State Investment Company Limited. Adeleke, who engaged tenants at the complex, expressed shock at the poor state of the housing complex despite record of payment of service charges by the residents. I cannot believe what I saw here. This is simply unacceptable. I was here when the complex served as a governor's lodge. I am shocked at what it has become, even with a specialized agency mandated to manage the place. The committee I set up has briefed me on the poor state of most of the properties. The Osun House project in Abuja was totally abandoned, and I had held a special meeting with the contractor on how to complete the project. For this Lagos housing estate, something urgent has to be done. Let me assure residents here that there will soon be a new lease of life. Alternative power supply will be looked into and a general uplift of the complex will soon be affected, he said. Now to the Vanguard newspaper. Sudan, evacuation of over 2,000 Nigeria begins today. The National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, has confirmed plans to evacuate over 2,000 Nigeria in crisis-hit Sudan this morning. This came on a day management of Air Peace expressed its willingness to evacuate Nigerians stranded in the haunts of African country free of charge. This is even as Chairman, CEO of Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NIDSCOM, Abike Dabiri Erewa, also yesterday encouraged Nigerian students in the war-torn country to remain in their university to avert danger. Recall that the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Geoffrey Oyeman, had in an interview on Channels Television on Sunday night said the only option remaining for Nigerians to be evacuated out of the Sudan was through land, as the airport in capital Khartoum had been shut, adding that the federal government was working with the Egyptian authority to make this possible but didn't say when the evacuation will commence. But speaking on an interview on Channels Television's breakfast program, Sunrise Daily yesterday, the director, Special Duties, National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, Onimonde Bandele, said, "The truth is nobody has been evacuated yet. I just spoke to the ambassador, Olaniyo, in Khartoum a few minutes ago. It is truth that there are plans to get buses to start moving tomorrow morning, today. And as I speak to you, the Director General, National Emergency Management Agency, Mustafa Habib, is already in Cairo because that is the window we are looking at." According to him, the movement is to be perfected between the Nigeria Embassy in Khartoum and the NEMA Director General. On how many Nigerians to be evacuated from the troubled country, Bandele stated that evacuation of a few thousand citizens was in the works. Our projection was that most students and others who want to evacuate are about 5,000, but with my discussion with the ambassador this morning, yesterday, the plan is for about 2,650 to 2,800 to move immediately, including families of embassy staff. Chairman of Air Peace, Allen Oyema, who disclosed this, said Nigerians stranded in the crisis region could be moved to a neighboring country where the airline could evacuate them. Some parents have started calling on us to help. We are ready to do this again and again, Oyema said. Dabiri Erewa urged Nigerian students to remain on campus. More countries, including the Netherlands, United Kingdom, Japan, and Korea, among others, deployed aircraft to Djibouti, where they had started evacuating their citizens back home. Those trapped had earlier been airlifted to Djibouti. Now to Leadership newspaper. Flood submerged 300 houses in Taraba. No fewer than 300 houses and business premises were submerged by flood on Monday in Jalingo, Taraba State capital, following a downpour that lasted for hours. The flood followed heavy rainfall which started at about 4 a.m. and lasted for 4 hours. The flood mostly affected houses and business premises located close to River Mayogu, Magami bypass, and some of the premises located in the suburb of the town. Leadership on the spot assessment reports that houses items such as foodstuff and animals worth thousands of naira were lost in the flood, which affected houses within the town. A resident who is affected by the flood, Joshua Musa, told our correspondent that his house and those of his neighbors, forcing them to evacuate for safety to a nearby primary school. And that is all on the newspaper review for today. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Afric Edge TV and comment to all our social media handle. Join us tomorrow for another edition of this program. I am Oladile Akpara.